Yamo ato mema atiefo nyina ahama kwa baba TV SYZ ana fe Power FM so awiabrei ensama semufo aboaboa no asemu krogen ade amaye eno na ye bekenkan adiam na ensema kotwi kobrane eno bi na awie so ye de babadam Kasiebo no nam radio stations ahodo bebrei so ewo oman Ghana mum na se owo pusigadia awie modern so betie bi ewo wempansampan wonde FM so na WhatsApp ho Global FM ho Sharp FM Watakra den Stroma FM Krankwanta Bom FM ewo jazz kan jinyame wo sampana nanom wa forgo so West and Radio Welembele High Radio wo bechem saso na KFM Kpazanglegi FM Bolivisi Radio ni TV dunkwa ofen Atom Local FM asase tra Loud Silence Television esu ekutem de dendin oti radio ewo dambai Rich FM ewo asimfo so na information centers awodo bebre so ekutem bisa so na de hyewa monani eti awie ya na se eye Apple State FM Virginia USA tune in aya Power 979 Daisy Radio ewo itli adam for pa ewo Paris G Live ewo UKPD wo UK my xyzonline.com kase ubetie bi ewo so na more TV dig boss ubetime tie yen ewo Radio XYZ wo Facebook aya Power 979 Power 979 no tie bi na se wo so no wa hye watimi akere wadweno ho so na aya TV XYZ Ghana and so Facebook so betime tie bi ho na fe YouTube no aya XYZ broadcast 10 na sensembo modern na tie bi piapiachi na adehye so enye bi entie emfa maye ensema ebedi akoten ewo Kasiebo num no ebi ene se owura aya Ahmed Ibrahim ade atodwa akirem se de koso ndra mbrahye bedwefie nei edom kuma atimi ababaye edom kase no se eye enei edom kuma owura fenyo marke ne nkrofo anyintum na se yankue no eba wuramu ne ani mbranimfo akasa ewo sansem yi eho
onumanyamfo John Dramani Mahama de atodwa ekese se ya MPP amanyoko no abaye dom kuma ewo mrahye dwama NDC abaye dom dodo ekire pefe se December 7th abato no NDC amanyoko ebedi nkunim
saso ana yewura John Dramani Mahama akira nadwene ewo electoral commission gina ye bia omusiye se NDC amanyoko ni nipo gina ewo Amenfi Central omuyi no efi akansie ni mahonsam mobete ewo Kasiebo yi emu
yera Mahama pro board na mu ewo nkramantem yi emu phase 4 no ye bekwa homa so na ye ne yenua be ma wisdom edimu enkomo
saso ana nana adodanko akufu adonna banba omia eka ho bi abdi Ghana fo nyina nwambo adan a omo hye bose anya hwe kro mu dware wo wiem no anke yanso ye ntena tremu e wo wiem ne no anko ye ni nyina na he ene wo ho nsam obeti e wo wiem
yera se adunka tia de ato Ghana fo nyina nim se won hwe won setenam na fi wonyina so ento aba
woni nsamudo bi ana yaboaboa no se pramto braka Kasiebo a yade ebaba somo ewo kasafidie yi eso Kasiebo a yade ebremu no enyumakuo bi agina ya chide dende abo achidom a yade ebremu eni nti yade aseda Solar Natural Clinic me pacho eye ayaresa bia wudu a yade bia tatawo na se edi unya na untimi nya nigye wa brabom nya hoden ya adwuma no me pacho fako solar na obehwe atua se krokra edi amaw yade bi ti se kidney edi amawfu nya papa anya asem kuma saso na liver won sensem me pacho so yo ba ana bema wo ware mfie bebre achi nanso esenye unyanti bi e wo fie ho abomoden ko solar be ya wo amandro edi mfidi ahwe ni paduanim ba bi a ha no na se wo yi na watimi ado ho nanso abedintu wa frefre nkrofo wo ye bi e wo ho me pacho frɛ no e wo 0553 932631 me pacho enkran ehia na owo na udu obehwe okama na isapomodon sam akoyie ede amaw saso na S natural mineral water wo num nduro se be nipadua no be kama no na wa se nia wo de ko nipadua no nso no ebebo apa enya nsuo bia keke na ewo se wonom moden nso be num nsuo nsu krogen nsu papa bi te se S natural mineral water eno na wo se wonom na wo de bi nso esoma hoho na ese fie ho obia pomodon sam etimi konkan wo ba adwumakom ha obenya bi ato sanso na bowura mekom shop bia benwa obenya bi ato ewo ho for free 0596273546 na say S natural mineral water no baby a wo bia no wonsa betimi akebia da brew e wa fie mo amotonto nsuo misraw modern so pepe bia ton esan se wo ton so ekoyie amanfo ani eje ho na efie ne krakra no eye Roman Ridge traditional Chinese clinic me pacho hoso awaresabia tatahwe na yede ebema eni ti se bia eyemubu ese stroke na aka de hye bia to dem anase o maame bi unua bi momodin so ne nsa tabiri no na afa no ekopie mu ewo Roman Ridge traditional Chinese clinic na omonhwe ne emam anase mpo eyakoma yade ana diabetes bi wachiri mmebo ya woya na se de aka ho nyina no okọ obehwe na etimi aboa wo eye nkran omoni India High Commission no na edi animhwe ewo Roman Ridge nkranhia fra 0546 450272 0546 450672 na onyomo akasa mo yadwuma adwada ekopim eye fiada na fe kwasiada mimi nda nyina akọ mehwew na ese ho so etimi aya wodin ewa yaresemu omadaroma eno masuo makase no yade ebram yebesum awie eye me akuya krantema na afi
dachima akosia oforiwa amanfo
efe adaroma kase no nsem mu no yemfa entudwa emfa emamom yenhye ensem no ase na se endra ejebo ejeba ese eja no anya ba bedu edien na ganafo nyina ne ani eda kwan se ene no okopie mu mrahye bedwafia na se nipa ni bia ewo ameyokuo bi di ma eba mrahye bedwafia se da bi ameyokuo no ne omo ndi ni ye eni nti omo atwem ho omo kogina kwanten kre se independent e di akopere na obi so no independent dada na so de ba fie ho oba ape obedom kuo eye NPP ameyokuo ibi na sa no se mbra emma kwan enti eye kan se eye minority leader Owura Haruna Idrisu na che se okopeja asemi ekoto mrahye bedwafie na se Owura to force mu nyina so mu na se mra kwanto no se ekosa enyade a ebekoye nti che se ebobo hu amendra no se ononyanfo speaker a kire bebi a ewosa asem no esi emese Ghana fo nyina hu bebi a ekwakoda na se be yi no na che se eye enei kane eye majority ene o mabaye minority Owura afenyo eye marking ne nkrofo adwa lie omo si da bi omo ntiase ene nsem omo twemu sa nya asem kuma na no anamrahye bedwani ema adehia ewo banda Owura eye Ahmed Ibrahim edi nsem bi atodwa no akyerem se da bi o nsem do bi adeda no hwa ha ene ntese eye mpanyimfo MPP fo mrahye bedwafo no anje asem no ntum na efe omoma asomdwa ya nwesa nsembra krojen ena Mr Speaker ejina so edi atembuo no ebaye na nsem Owura Ahmed Ibrahim edi tudwa no moma yentie nsem no ebi.
The speaker says that article was put into the constitution to be able to protect the loyalty of the members of parliament to their constituent. So if you have come and you have changed your loyalty, should they still allow you to be there? So clearly, we don't need to belabor this. And I don't think even a professor, Professor Wayoseni got it wrong. And you don't need a professor to tell you this. It's as clear as that. So I don't think the speaker got it wrong. The political parties, if not politics that they are doing, are aware of the consequences. And that is why they always defer primaries in those constituencies that they are massaging. If not, why is it that in January they did open nominations in Formina? Why is it that in 2012 MPP didn't open nomination in 2010 at Bepai? They always wait to beat the constitutional 6 months constitutional period where there can be no by-election. Can you imagine if this had happened in January and we went for by-election in Formina? Can you imagine what would happen? This is what they were dodging. Why were they dodging it? So we must not take it as if it is the speaker who has given the ruling. Then they are saying, oh, there must be Supreme Court. Speaker is interpreting the constitution. He must allow the Supreme Court to rule. My brother, was it the Supreme Court that ruled against Abraham Kofi Asante? Was it the Supreme Court that ruled upon Inu Safuseni? Was it the Supreme Court that ruled upon Andi Asiama? They say Andi Asiama, MP for Formina. My brother, if it is not broken, don't fix it. You go to Supreme Court for interpretation. But as long as Parliament is concerned, the one who defend and interpret the rules of procedure, so long as Parliament is concerned, is the Speaker of Parliament. And therefore, we must not be shaking our responsibility. Even as minority leader then, the Speaker defended the Constitution, and it was upheld by the then venerable, distinguished Speaker Peter Ajete. And therefore, I don't think that what the new minority are doing is in the right direction. They are wrong, and they must agree that they are wrong. And they should have foresaw this. They should have foresaw it. If they know Bekwai or Edis in there, Fomena is their stronghold, they should have supported the member of parliament, because looking at the sensitive nature of this current parliament. But they themselves were running after Apia Kubi. They were running after Asiama. They were
na wenu ayansama jese oyo owura Ahmed Ibrahim ade atudwa nchirechire no ena se ode amaye no ya modern na jese ya do asuko na ya hwese animdifo animde ewo Ghana mbram ne be no obi a kire na adwene edian ena se bin foforo nso ebeka ya modern ye kwa amano so ne nsaka owura eye lawyer Chum Berima ye ne betwe nkomo ewo sanse bisa so no nso ne mbra nim suku okwa no Constitution no edian ene ka ewo sansem yensa ka no bripam no ye ne betwe nkomo ewo ho
na onwanyamfo John Dramani Mahama de atudwa kire se enrada wo hwe de si ye ewo mrahye hodo a we kire pefe se NDC amanyoko no afi abato no enkunumdie kase ene beko ediamom se ya MPP amanyoko no wo ma be dom kuma wo mrahye badwafie na NDC amanyoko na be dom dodo ewo mrahye badwafie no eye sign of victory kire nkunumdie se NDC amanyoko no ebedi nkunim ewo afi abato no emo na wo hwe se de MPP ba ye wo mo ase wo man Ghana sifa ye no a we di kire pefe se nkunumdie eda wonim ewo afi abato no emo wode sansem wanyina etudwabre ya okopie mu ewo ye kpon katamanso abato mpesua so nkramantam yi emo wona proba wode enemo yentie onmanyamfo John Dramani Mahama ensem ye
if the report I am hearing from Parliament is true, then something historic has just happened. The report I am hearing is that the Speaker has declared 4 seats vacant. Of the 4 seats, 3 are from the MPP and 1 is from the NDC. So if those seats have been declared vacant, then it means in the life of one parliament, the minority has turned to the majority, and the majority has turned to the minority. So for me, God is even showing a sign of what is going to happen. Because even before we have cast one single ballot, the NDC has become the majority. But we have to make it a reality on 7th December 2024. And that is when the people of Ghana are going to cast their votes. And I know that 7th December 2024 is going to be a watershed event that will change the course of Ghana's history.
Wey ene someone wanyamfo John Dramani Mahama ede etudwa enti se no de eniyama esisi nyina da die ewo memo mrahye badwafie kire se afi no enkunumdie kase eye NDC amanyoko no edea
ya toa ansam no so na yanko eye aproba je se nei eye kane mampanyo wura John Dramani Mahama ese odehye so ese eye phase 4 ekoso ewo eye nkramantem ha na nyame encha de ne no ese ndro ko ningo prampram ene mpatemu ene otoa so ewo eye aje kodwo na fe tema west ne mpatemu na tese eye nsam no ye beko na wisdom hedajome so abu amanesa nsemekase ono na odi eye kane mampanyi achi ansam no nyina no waboaboa no na ode ema yenko amano so na yene wisdom entwetwe enkomo wisdom awie ma ha hefa na probo no edemo akwakopue na mukoduye no ehon nsam no etesen
Sam no said ya babe timu ewo aje kojo ya eno ewo tema west constituency and I said to my West about 1 person. The whole and I excellency John Dramani Mahama Tiano, or did I need to and I also say, and some effort or my Ghana, especially in the course and yeah, the science said the NDC is winning the 2024 election, and which but also at the engagement yes funny nana ade agana for nyina the NDC some of no mutu wini about no and data car region office 4 no chat here e won ningo pram e ko tema central tema east and no tema west and which you be ko no college kuku no akọ college cloth conference here no so we 5 junction and the share party of Sana, the Kakran or Nations Wangley, here no Okampi Central. I think Okampi, and Commoner NDC, Amayu could the policy set up bishops of Woninano, or the Ama or Mona, in some Titan and Rap, and now Okupimu or Pram Rochester, or share or more a year or more a fine year was free. And I didn't say the Sanglemi housing project no or per se or them a private entity. And no and I excellence John Maham I buy into me and far a yes Sanglemi no and from a private entity. It's say answer na buy bejas as no ewo from traditional council hono omo agreement say the land is supposed to be used for that project need to know omo entumi my name no the kokobo investor ya obeba say obabeto that project no and also the investment in that project no but the kokobo man say send it neighbor adimehwemu no mu die afi o cheni semu say
the land. Let me say something. It was NDC that started the Saglemi housing project. We consulted the people of Ningo Pram before we started that project. After we left, this government has abandoned it. Recently, I hear they want to give it to private people. But the point I'm making to them is that if you are changing the status of that project from a government project to a private project, you need to discuss with the allodial owners of the land. And so, I know they haven't done that discussion. You cannot alienate that land by handing that project to a private company without the permission and discussion and negotiation with the allodial owners who are the Ningo people. And so when we come, we're going to review whatever you're doing there. That project belongs to the people of Ghana, and you cannot just hand it over to the private sector without going through the appropriate procedures.
Na wenu ayansama kane mampenyu owura John Dramani Mahama editudwa ewo aprobom enti sagramino se company bia wadwen se okwa akotode amesrewa fasika no to ba bia ansa na enkonkoto sanse kwan na wo se ye faso no wan faso asika na ebe hia gukwa eno ne kobo a owura John Dramani Mahama ede emo bibia.
Yes, one seven so na yako yenim na obinfu jena na opoku ajima running mate de ma NDC amanyoko no wona mu probo e wo man Ghana ni nutu ni ne nata ne wagina simpie so de nsema hodo atodwo e kire se Ghana fo emse mu wura free bibi MPP amanyoko na kame se wo mo hyebo a wo mu ni so na wo kai Ghana fo se ye beka ya yewura ba omia ya sese wo ye frankatuni e de ma MPP amanyoko wo bra wo ye vice president wo hyebo kire se MPP amanyoko no one with the sky train airbo memu ene ye trainer enam wiem se gidigidi kwama no ne se ne ye na train na enam wiem no a one with the bi airbo memu e free bra omo share bo ne besisa abre sky train no e wo hefa yamane boni akra kofida akon e wo nsam mu ento aso
Mfu jena na opoku ajiman egu na probo ne so e wo bono epoye mantem no emo na wo bra yekopue mu e wo Pru West abaton pesha ne so no onya kwenya no rekasa on nipadom a won abubu ehia wo pese wotie ni sempa ne bi no ena oribisa Dr. Mamudu Baumia ye frankatuni ma ekopue mu ewo Pru East abatom pesua ne so na honom nipa pimpim ebebuhia ya anajofa brade asa nso obi ahima a owo ho echirum se wo hia ne amabi ewo mpotem wo enti se obinfu jena na opokwajiman oyo obi yi no eyade se wo munyina de won achitai ɛbɛma no wɔbɛto aba no ɛde ama NDC nso nneɛma baako ebien bi a ehia wɔn no wɔsrɛ no bi te sɛ wɔn akwan ayaresabea ɛne school nso wɔba wɔn mɛhwɛ sɛ wɔbɛdi ho dwuma ɛde ama wɔn.
Kɔnkɔma kuro no ɛnyɛ kuro ketewa kɔnkɔma nyini paa yɛni hospital kɔnkɔma yɛ kwan ɛnyɛ Wadaroma Obatampa incoming vice president Wadaroma Nyakupoya ya dom na oba ubekama ya kwan atoye amaye yesuku suku no ya wo 3 classes yenya bi aka ho
Every Pro East and West abato mpesa no so ewo eyabunu East mantem no emo no Miding the Akrako feed Dako, Dima TV XYZ, any power Kasiebo.
Enti way any Akrako feed Dako, Amanebo, and Adishma, Yeshebi, a sign a tibino. Yatwasona Yambra, a year abatwa ne a hon sensemu emum, na electoral commission no adia tuja. Na wadane di senyankopon aya doma je safia batu ebeto no obehwe pass presidential results na anya hwe kura no se region bebi a je se obi abakobo chenku aboabo ambana no mekire aya coalition centers no ehwa na je se ombehwe se results no obi abeda ne diadi na se bia je se aya nkramantem a coalition center na nipo odi nkunim no na se nwa ka se nkramantem ade na se kanema mpanyo Ura John Dramani Mahama ono na se naba no dodo no edoso na se aka sa ya ntwanse bia ya boaboa ni nyina no awo ni nyina atiko edi ababedu nkran ansa se yada eye abatuntunso anso no edi na se mantem bi obia be ne de sansemi no deputy chairperson Emma electoral commission Owura Bosman Asare na se odi sansemi tudwa ombra onya akwanja ekopie ewo kodoyo eye dwumadi esuronko a omoye ewo nkran ase na ensem Owura Bosman Asare eka no ebi eni.
I am saying this because we have doubled down on all the measures we took in 2020. Most of the things we did in 2020, which supported us greatly, we have doubled down on them. And we are very much sure that 2024 is going to be another successful general election. In terms of registration, we've been able to register all those who are qualified. And when you look at the data we have now, almost 18.8 million Ghanaians. And when you look at the register, the Ghana's population from the Ghana Statistical Service is about 33-point-something million. So we are doing almost 56% of our population on the voters register.
Na enono aya nsema Owura Bosman Asare eka editu dwa ewo dwumade no ase na eno achi nso no enwumaku agese eye kodoyo eso ade atudwa na omachire mu se se afia bato no omunjejom ho ombehwe pass se eye omanem sini bo bebi abato no ekoso bia na se polling stations no anya hwe kura no nipa beye empem anan na se beto apeten no mudi omani adi akire na eye opanyimpo no so odi akotene ewo adwumaku mu ade nsem bi ombra na oni nsem kirofo atwenkomo akire de nti a omonso mafa to omonso so meso mudi omani ebedi abato no achi.
What we are doing is that we are complementing the effort of the EC in that we are trying to be a check on the result that is going to come out. So if there's anything untoward coming out and we find that maybe the result is too far away from what we had, then it means that something ought to be done to resolve the issue. We have sent some observers onto the field. They are going to feed us. They are going to tell us about all this mammobility you are talking about. They are going to come out with it. When they come out with a report of the long-term observation, then we are also going to write a report and then, of course, sit down with the stakeholders.
Na we aninsem Owura Mensa Abrampa editu dwa ewo eye abato ne neomani edi achi no ebi na mate no.
Onwanyamfo Johnson Asiedu Katia wono eneye national chairman de ma NDC amanyoko no na watu Ghana fo nyina fo ya wo kire se ene se wo ye Ghana ni na sa wo kwakoto aba hwe wasetenam neto aba obi ho ma na mo MPP no MPP mi kan so MPP mfamfa so bia mrew bu on so a yesi mantem bi wo ho anam pesua bi wo ho asabi o wodi aboa kura begina ho efra ne party entoma won beto ama no ene wo chese da bi se de democracy e ka ho asem ka bi ma minka bi ama monya saa ne ye kɔ no eti Ghana fo nsesa wo madwene se NDC amanyoko ne nko na betinya primpuntuo e de abra Ghana fo wo de sansem wo nyina to dwabre ye okopie mu ewo dua ya nkwanta ye no ewo afomantam no emu
ebia ye se enya ka bi ma minka bi ama mo no ho adwuma no ye kura ono de awosore a de awobatia ne se me de ya wo meto party we mu enti manyini no eno a ebi kura timi ka se o de aponche esi ho now the party be color ena aponche na ba ezu o de party be color ebo ni ko mu kura no a ya de ya beto ama no if we say yeah kwanta for there yeah MPP for enti ya de any man MPP ini anom sabre no ajom sao kasa wo ya no saa na cha se wo kasa wo mpese wa brabo no etumpon every say kabi mami kabi amamu na cha se wa so wonti ase wo de wuni mo ne se me party ni ono na meto aba ama no se party no betra konwa so enhihye awaye no ama ohu akire wa wontoma tete woto eda ho wo se eno na mepa na adwene anyame de ama no wamfa mmọ onipadua no ho ban
Wei ene nsem won wanyafo Johnson Asiedun kasia editu dwabre ye okopie mu ewo dua yawo nkwanta yantu aso na yanku anim ewo eye ensem hofro mu okopie mu ewo ayawa so west wogon abatom pesoa no eso a ese eye John Domelo ono ena ogina NDC ameyoku ni dimu na wa premra shebedwa akonwa no na ode nsem bi atodwa na wa kire mi se nei sa wo hwe se dia ekọ ewo Ghana ha na esanya asem kuma Ghana fo nyina ho kire yen sanso ana akopie mu ewo sa abatom pesoa no so a nipo ye mra shebedwani ewo ho eye Mamilidia Alasan ese enya dia obomoden ede aboa krakrakra ese eye abatom pesoa no da no ministry oda no sanko timi bua na hunidi nsem ekoye na so ene no enya dia akosa yenko na nsem amonebo yemfa ento aso emamo edi na eko na achese wenu ya modern yansa eka eye enena ya de bebrem na nyina ne se wenu eya de eye kedes ewo NDC amiokoni mu ewo eye ayawa so west abatom pesoa no omoni abere se omonhwe se ntemu no enye poto esanse ni podi omonim se mrahye bedwani no wantima ambo omo akwan ye bibia nkoso na esa hunidi nsem so obedi anim sanitation minister ni omatimi akwankan no eno so enya de se ni nyina no etimi ekoyie emom nti omohwe na esa omo akam ho abom omo siesie no na omo stress Ghana fo nto aba emfama NDC na omo ba omo hwe se bibia ese ebe french pepepe ewo mangane mu ede amayen
Ora John Dumelo edi semi etugwa ewo brea kedes a won edom NDC amanyoku no won ekoye nsiesie ewo ayawa so west wogon abato impesiane so nifa a ewo abelempe ena worikirem se ewom se won mrahye begweni eyosuafo a ohwe ahunide nsem so no obepuemu ayawa so west wogon hono mu dia efin ena adoko won.
The sitting MP, the Minister of Sanitation, but the place is still dirty. If clean up exercise, I mean, who's our organizing people that, and now I hear a certain program say, oh, would every Tuesday, Wednesday, and every Saturday be and every Sunday be a cleaning and feeling as Minister of Sanitation. I also is the issue, and so cleaning it is something which Damakuma. So just sanitation is very important.
And what she and Kede won ewo ayawa so west wongo one chairman. We
are also preaching to the people. So a Juma here, the youth have to work. Until I say we are going to embark on a massive campaign to let the people know that yeah, we are doing these things to let government know that whatever they are not doing well.
ne kwakwa mu na members ni bi a wo mu dom NDC amanyɔkuo no ɛsan ɛyɛ KDS members kyerɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ adwumaden sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ na afi wei wɔbɛtumi agye akongwa no ɛde esi NPP fun nsɛm na efei ɔmampanin John Dramani Mahama nso abɛyɛ ɔmampanin.
sɛ yɛwura John Dramani Mahama wɔyɛ bi da nti wɔnim sɛdeɛ amambuo asi tie nti no wɔsɛ wɔba a ɔbɛbie bank soronko ama ɛma nko a yɛ nuanom ma ɛna yɛyere no mu ne ma me no mu sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a wɔbɛtumi anya sika kakra ɛde ahyɛ dwom mu wokɔ various traffic lights mu ananɔpa yɛ wobɛhu sɛ ɛma bebree wɔ hɔ a ɔmo piri sɛ ɔmbɛnya ɔma no aduane ebi mu kora ɛmba hyɛ ɔmo akyi nanso ɔmo piri sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɔbɛnya bebree kakra de akɔ fie ama ɛni gye aba fie.
It's the time of abelenkpe nti yɛ gada yɛ ho sɛ yɛbɛyɛ clean up exercise pertaining to this particular ward wɔ abelenkpe ha NDC KDS na yɛ saa ayɛ
na wei ayɛ dwumadi akɔ so NDC KDS dwumadi ɔmo kɔdiɛ ɛwɔ ɛyɛ ayawa so West Wogon ebi ɛna kyɛ sɛ yɛde ho amanebɔ ama mo no
yɛmfiri ayawaso west na yɛnkɔpie mu ɛwɔ ayawaso central na pani a wɔpre mmarahyɛ badwa konya no ɛde ama NDC amanyɔkuo no yɛwura Abdul Rauf Tubazu ɛnɛ wɔde nsɛm ahodoɔ atodwa yɛ a wɔkyerɛ sɛ wohwɛ economy no sɛneɛ Ghanafoɔ ɛbrɛ wɔm tempenten kwa mabunu kwa apɛndan a kyerɛ sɛ wɔn nya adwuma nyɛ no a ne nyinaa no NDC ne betimi abɛyɛ afiri wɔn so mfie nwɔtwe a MPP baayɛ no wɔn nya hwee ɛma Ghanafoɔ afi ofa bia etwa so amayen
Rauf Abdul Tubazu a oprim Rashebedwa akonwa ama NDC amanyɔkuo no ɛwɔ Ayawaso Central edit to nsentrefo anim sɛ omoto abanoma na ɔde mpuntudwuma pii ɛbɛba ne mpeso aso.
If you look at my community, we are going to be sincere to all of us. For the past 20 years, nothing has changed yet. Things are getting worse. The sector has gone down. So if you are elected an MP has two responsibilities. One is to help the president implement national policies. Two is to ensure that the government comes to his community. And the current MP has failed to do that. That is what I am here to deliver. I'm here to ensure that I will champion the cause of the constituents, the needs of the people. I'm going to rally them and get it delivered to them. That is what I stand for. And I believe after 2024, when I become the MP for Central Ayawaso, you will see the difference in this community.
And no, Chairman Edema Ayawaso Central Emma NDC amanyɔkuo Henry Otu editor centrefo anim say e wo se NDC amanyɔkuo no eye nkabom na no na di nkunimdie ebema won eye afia bato a ebe
moma nyina mfa niado ba ku ye na yemfa ntai na chi na se yetu aba no edema na nia echen dia wa ye e no be dey obeye me say se dia ha etiero se yesementi akura edema mo a
women organizer Edema Ayawaso Central Emma NDC amanyɔkuo no Nancy Tedeku eso de ne nsɛm tubudwa
honorable Rauf se wan na eka cheno because me wa haba ase akoye ti say ye no man ye nim say night market ye say ya de nipa na okta na kuma na say onu akasa nyakuko e kan akuma otomi dui say obeye sa di we
Ayawaso Central Manibo ene yete ye efri ofa bia enchen
na ano no anensem atese yade amam ne ekoso atese NDC amekuo no mmra hyebedwafo no so munyamba akra no omo bo adwuma wadre sanya asem kuma ekra ewo atese eyo manga ne wo kire se yato aba no ema omo bumbuma sebeboa pa na efete se eye mpontudwuma ye hwe ne ade no yensa atimi akanti wona etietia mmra yato aba no ede amaje se yewura John Dramani Mahama sama mpanyi no na ye tubi ede ama nipa ejinagina ewo NDC amekuo ni dimu na won so abeboa na adwuma no atimi akoso ye papa enti srawa be bia wo bia ne kai sai party ebetimi aboa ye no eye NDC amekuo no esanse sa hwe de akoso mrahye badwafie kura nyame atimi adane nhomani na esa akonwa no ese mrahye badwa akonwa majority na bediom ho na edi adanse prefe se ese wenu eye ade a ese ebetimi akoyenti yenhwe na yento aba no emfa ema ese eye NDC amekuo no na mumbo adwuma emboa oman Ghana na tese abre ne galamse nsuo fi a yenom ya bra ne sika ye nyamfa nkwa ya sabia ya bra ne jese suku kunsam kora ayaba se nei na ne omo chiro bi si ya se resource aba ba kwa check enu jese nkwala abata nkora hu ne omo ye eno so ye den we amembu de sabia nkoye ya nto aba na yentimi antisemu na jese owura John Dramani Mahama emba bua Ghana na yenko ye nim ya beko ya chi wahu na yatimi akwakodi nkomo na yahwe ndra ensam akwaso ewo eye imrahye bedwafie no na sade di kan di tumanim no ewo se modea edomasukọ ye ne mranimfo atwe nkomo eni nti ye bekọ ama no so na efe ye ne eye lawyer eye chum berema atimi atwe nkomo ne bisa se ajabo asem no ani awan abeda ho kama na esen na yenko no yenko ne saa anase wenu sade owura fenyo marken ade asem no akoto eye imrahye bedwafie no tesa asem no betimi adane ebetimi atene anase san na ebe wakoye no ye hwe sedia eye speaker akasa no ye betimi asa na ye ntimi nsesa o se eja ne sa na no se bia ekosesa edian na ekire ne nyina ye nsa eka opanyi awa hamaso ne ahoma no egigi ye kakara ohu ahoma no egigi ye na ye nsa eka na ye behwe se sansem no ye de no so no ebeto aso ede amamom
Yetwa so na yako yenim na yekopie mu ewo botiano English among from abato empesiano eso penia wono primrahye bedwa akonya no eyodo nyamfo Felix Akote Okle enei woden sama hodo atudwa on waba homa so
amano so na yendi sankomo no enwie lawyer me pacho sa otiminka memo ha amo akwaba ba TV XYZ na fe Power FM so yo lawyer me pacho asemi sadia fitina no yede hu nkomo na endro de ababeto dwa se mbrahye bedwafo enan no speaker se omonfo mu nkonwa no ensi ho na yahwe asem no so a owura eya afenyo marking de asem no akọ Supreme Court na yebusa se atembo ya speaker edi aba no Supreme Court ewo tumi se obetimi adane ana sedi aba no yebefa ne saa
as in Tankoma was referring with you. Sir, court the would the court there some cotano or no one for one alcohol. In tea, who are quite Nessa would say, in tea, I'll buy a DD. Not one stir. I couldn't see our buy as over three or over better. What's a fata? And I say, yes, at the moment, and I'm a female. About the constitution knows that one. Supreme Court repeated what to me with trim. Se kase bia ofi aha ekobem kuma as a trainer say the court will explain and court mean chire mu no de because ade o kopra no enye se wo ko dan speaker ni mo se wo se wo kopra chire mu wo se constitutional provision no and so kopra it is chire mu na kopra so wo ne chire mu no court no se chire mu so no but when court the court ni chire baba no de da ho ne no na se de no papa ekan ye no eno eyeduma bienza
lawyer mami musa si ahwe mbrahye bedwafie a yenim se yenim kura no omo ana mo hyembra na aya adwuma na se aya atembuafo no so ahwe mbra no ebetimi aya adwuma nti ahwe aya owura speaker se mbrahye bedwafie kasamafo ne aya chief justice na omo mienu no hwan na eka asem a se ebetimi aye fana se we de ya ye no hwia enye yie.
Well, no, it depends on the matter. You see, Parliament is a matter of its own, and their rules and be beyond one of the the court to create Parliament and not just Ghana, but be able to say that in Ghana, when they are coming to matter of Parliament, what they are there. And I would be in fear one more actual constitution, cabinet again, one that I would be more with the at this section, sorry, article, even share constitution in the moment. I would but I didn't say, I mean, who knew one was small on Yambo? What I say? Who know when Yambo the anything? Sabita fraction, no one will say APR, independence in your home, MPP in your home, NDC in your home. And I said, the amount of who they are one year tomorrow. So they want to represent them on that particular line and not the idea and the idea of doing it. So the moment you disappoint them, the law must also disappoint you. So I don't think, the court will come and say, oh, every MP has a right to be running from one angle to the other. And I say, what do you mean this thing? No. the court, I don't think the court will make a mistake. Because court knows better say won't be a problem to be mad that enko home for ye a man san coin. Mother be enko for ho enko. Because yes in the nano never 2020 name about you were same up. And then I be any pan 9. We tell you baby never does some baby a baby and you 20 you 30. The court now shin ye no be can born to her. Tabita Fachu. I bet you coin a man for the first one, my dear Harbor. So the court wouldn't make that mistake. They would think they will not just, look at it, who's in other kinds and and the amount. No. They will think deep. And before they will make an announcement, never yet in a see another a new year. For Martin Wakutri, a woman who says, to be here the Mawa. What's an no? And poor man, no more just an individual political party.
Yo, lawyer, my young share, sir, in Russia, with your free and himself, and come somewhere. In fear nanu every year, a more quam me, John, I saw my feet in Russia, with your fear no. Ya wa a quanqua jadia, ya demo mat is a gunner for your friend as Gracia way. Son, I just saw my juma on my young no, and bra quite so no, almost deserve. See, I desire a year, a quanqua Jessicano, and more mana.
Oh, I don't think they will forfeit their as Gracia wholly. But maybe they will be considered from where they commenced to where they ended. If they are to be paid something. Sunday, we're new, maybe, and you know, so because we could customer buy. Now, one company will be an accredited and I be yet we shall not get me down and I could be a baby, I will be a bit, you know, when you about like a Katia or whatever.
Okay.
So I think or I believe that they will not get everything wholly, but maybe the point that they were asked to exit in here, I'm sure they will get it.
Yo, lawyer,
they will be taking out the woman can in the adult because we're more baby.
Okay.
TBC baby, and once we're demand their kind of salaries or remunerations, yeah, no, it comes something like a right for you. Why are you manager? Then what's up?
Okay. Yo lawyer yabeda ase ne nkyerɛkyerɛm awiabrei wodi amaye ɛwɔ sansemi ɛho nyame enhyira pa. Ani amuti aye embranim ni aye lawyer aye twumasi barima ana wotinka na ise hon de hiame nti as gracia on sa no Ghana for do ane aka se sika no ya na echese no ados nti aba ni se mafa ne nyina ana ase koranka mokora meka so momfa nkɔbo nyanka momfa nye we na nka nso bo ebetimi abonse nsam no nyina no na ise sadia nsam no te no ya nyina ogidie se jese Supreme Court no ebehwe se na lawyer kan no ombie kwan bi ntontia ochena na ise mawura ho ochena na Elvis awura ho na daachi meko wura na ise be bansa bi ho anya de betimi abonti wonsam bi na yete na cheto aso menko
ye to aso na yasan kopie mu ewo botiano English amam from abato empesiano so wonu manyamfo Felix Akwete Okle wonu na April Mrashebedwa kwanya no ediama NDC amanyoko na wode nsama hodo ato omamfo nanim ya wo kire se afia bato no de friend is skirt and blouse no womunyi na kwa womunyi mfiri mu kra esan se wo ye wadwen se kwoto ma yera John Dramani Mahama na wanto ama eye parliamentary candidate wo gira mama NDC amanyoko no a ene na chasa bato no wankwoto kra nkanye esan se entimi mwa emma mpuntuo emma mpesua no eso waso hwe botiano English amam from abato mpesua no so a MPP Mrashebedwani ye ho no wa bon se ama kire se ye kampuntunwuma abo wono mo pa wode sansebo nyina eto yamane boni Alex Donko enima breya na kokro bite world campaign launch ekoso
yekoye skedem browser de wo kan jese mfaso bia mba hu maye enti ehu nya se obi be kwa koye skedem browser so be kwa to abama his excellency John Dramani Mahama na watu abama obi fofu or other party enu enye because you say e won hu se akukọ ekwa na ordinance ana na ntwiba na ordinance ana dabu na ordinance but akukọ akukọ ba na ordinance na ntwisu kwa na ntwi na ordinance and scatter them browser enya dia imputu beba and am advice say obia ukoto aba ma is excellency John Dramani Mahama na watu aba ma Felix Akwete Okle enu na ni imputu beba okrobete a Nigeria has here.
Way ayon wo nyamfo Felix akwete okle ena de shimama yatene nkana wo dwumadie no ase no orwo nyamfo John Boy Kole wono ena ye ward coordinator ewo kokro bite wasan ya assembly member watu empesua no so omanfo de nyina fo se wonyina nsore panyina mafi December 7th no wonka ohumom na wonso wonsa no wonkoto aba no emfama yera John Dramani Mahama ye ne sanso a no asoma yera Felix esanse mpuntuo no wo mo ye ne sa eno na beboa ama ebi aba empesua no so
omombo mo na ye baako na ye party na ye win seat no ema NDC eno na ehia ye as a NDC ma nya akwaso wo ho na enye adi papa bia enkoso ewo ho enti na me pese omuntu aba ma aba papa no aba odwen ne ma ho aba odwen pontu ho enti me so mo ni nyina se edo 7 December no omuntu aba no ma John Dramani Mahama eno honorable police ni akotoku se na ebe ya kokromite ya school and this was started so omunsi MPP for ba ya no omo aja no oba betua so ukwu ohie bi wo ho MPP for ba ya no omo aja oba betua so ukwu lama bi wo ho oba ba betua so ukwu chokobe nsu bi wo ho we enti na me sure omo se omuntu aba no
Wey ayon wo nyamfo John Kole ena de shimama yate ne nkanti monto abanma NDC amanyoko no na empuntu nyuma hodo MPP baaye wo mato na jejebu nyina no wo mo emra emeto aso na babia yadwenu yebegina so na yadane ye ho age aboafo nkrato aba yeba na efedi aka nyina de ato aso ma adwenkyere nso no yebekenkan na yede aka montwen yeba sesia Ghana de shimama yasema munyina aha emamwa kwaba eba TV XYZ ena so Power FM so awia prem to braka en Kasiebo eno wasogo so awutie na osan ehwebie yeto so na yaboso akoyanim ewo nsem afoforo emo na ye kwakopie mu ewo sege abato ampesua no so eno ewo nkramantam emo pania wo prem rahwebedwa kwanya no diama NDC amanyoko no eyero nyamfo Daniel Keshe Besse ene wode nsema hodo atodwa ya wo kire se wo hwe NDC amanyoko no a sade ye onyina oka no wo mo a na betimi apra mampuntuo aba eye omemo na wono soso no wone mpasua so no wo manfo no nya ne mu gidie nya ne mu arehye se wo bekonkoden aprimpuntuo ade ama wo manfo no abre ya wato aba ama no amana bedin kunim e wo mpasua no so
Sege have launched our campaign, our march towards the rulership of Ghana come 7th January 2025. Hopefully, we will be in government. Joe Mahama will be the president of Ghana. I will be the member of parliament of Sege. I have this word for the constituents of Sege. The confidence you have reposed in me is so high that I will not forget and I will not fail. I am going to do my best, particularly to my youth. There are so many income generating avenues coming up, and I have the best of the ideas to help us through.
We yon nyamfo Daniel Keshi Bese ena de shmama yetse ne nkan wo dwumadie no ase no na chese wo mo pa wo mo campaign ho entoma wo no nyamfo Samuel Kujeto Blackwa wo no ena ye North Tom Rashe bedwani wo de nanim nyam ekotaye akire ye wo no so nya kwanya e de nsema hodo to dwa wo kire se wo bo man Ghana mu a MPP amanyoko no wo mo di Ghana fo maburu hwammo papa na wo mo nya rehemu wo NDC amanyoko no emo e san se wo mo na won hyehyɛ ye pa ntoto ye pa e de ma NP Emma Ghana fo ase wo mo betena banwa so a wo betimi aboa prempuntu ama Ghana fo mo masetena mo yedie atimi akonkan.
Unemployment is very, very high over Segea because ahana me fade bia the youth are hardworking, very, very enterprising. Now so ejuma ni ho ye ka say ye ba we will revive industries and then we shall have the new concept of running shifts, 3 shifts. Enti ejuma bako yabenya nipa miensa se previously nipa bako na ya nipa miensa beye enti ebe improve the opportunity to employ the youth of our country. Enti OSHA in terms of visionary programs, in terms of strategic development paradigm, NDC manifesto is superior. The vision of President Mahama and obia nim say President Mahama there oka oye obia waye bida OSHA terminal 3 OSHA Shai Osudoku Hospital, OSHA UGMC, OSHA the regional hospital, OSHA the Kumasi Airport, KJTM Market, OSHA Tamale Airport, Ho Airport. I can go on and on. E-blocks, the harbor expansion, all of that. Ente President Mahama Yobia Yenina Yejinidi say Osi Obeye Bibia Oye. He has a track record. He can be trusted.
We yon nyamfo Samuel Kujeto Blackwa yenra Mahama yosi adio yo okan wo yompuntu nyuma de odi bia ba pa wo de toto MPP ho a MPP amanyoko no wo monto mo ba bia nti afi Ghana fo monto ma NDC amanyoko no yantu asona yambo enra asante mantem no emum na yebohwi ekodu aya piase a ewo asante mantem ojese na nanoma hemfo ne adehia ewo ho no esere abanse se oba mpatem a empontu dwuma bi ase hia ase dadada yate nsa afiri ho a adwuma no isa kan sinsem nti omo sere se abane hwe emra meye emfa emom na sansemi no nana akwasi tra na ade atudwa
piase nanka yesusu se yehia college school to aso ena nanka wo se efata yen se ye saka enso so e mai na yabamu mu de yenim se ye beto akoso ena afa so ye clinic e bia ye ji ayarhwe ho hia yen pa e bia obi yare a okwa ye je ne to ya bon panie kura manada ajojo no ho be se meeting be se diasa na dohwere ba ko no watimi asora ko fie no eno eden eno nti no na nanom atuanamon na assembly nso atuanamon ya asisi a wo ma bisi 20 bed capacity ward edi ama fiance na mom ye nyamie na no na ye be pese ye betu ho anamon ene assembly akokasa no ma hwa bebie di amaye na nananom so
na wei ayansama kronte hene ewo piase nana akwasi tra ade atudwa no achi owura kwam Christopher eso agina adehye ni nyina nem na ode nsemi tudwa na okirem se eya piase adehye wa mono ne behwe se brene brano ometimi aboa kro no mpuntu
ye pese kuro ikoso ye kokoko a ehe ya na eba enti wo ba wonchi na o kai se sade na ye wo ha ye kwara bra na ye ko school saa na ti a na je se anyefe ye fi say o say enso kakra nyame aboa yen a yetumi akonya no amanone no itini be boa ye kuro enti na yesu egu so ayeye sa ban mo na ode bakuro yi mu no de bi wo ho de ne nso ketwa school no wo ha nyina no aban mo na ye de asisie clinic ya ye aban abem a wo no abeye fence ward ama community no but yen so ki ehwe se o betimi aye bi abrosa piase de wo hwe bosomtwe ha se ya wo fa kai ko adwusu ya piase ni kura etwato so no enti no se ye nya bibia
na hweso ane amaneba efi piase afi aya bosomtwe mantem no anase mensimu ewo asante mantem no emu na eno sonso ne ebegina na pramtobra kasia ye boaboa no ede besom no ye di asia ye de nase matima eboy chidom na ye de Kasiebo Ebram newsroom team ni nyina ye de obi asesa so na MC Mr Peter Cranton ye da se ene Ralph mu nyina de asesa so na Elvis eso na ejina chihwe camera bibia na yetimi edudwumade Ebram sa so na Elizabeth Tego na esiesie nim kama adma fe so eye Power FM technicians ewo duty so no ye da mu nyina ase ye din ye besom no eye mi akua Cranton na afi
Chima akosia oforigwa amanfo
yakrama